Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are reuniting, Matt Rife is back again, and Jennifer Lawrence and Miss Piggy in a movie together. I'm Pop Culture Chris, delivering your daily pop culture fix. Bisexuals everywhere are rejoicing because Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are in a new Mummy movie. It's been almost 25 years since they did The Mummy together. This was a lot of bisexual people's sexual awakening, like watching this movie, because people were like, oh, I'm like really attracted to him and I'm really attracted to her. And like, why not, right? Like, they are two beautiful people. I'm very glad that they're doing this. They tried to bring The Mummy back in 2017. It was the Tom Cruise version. It was kind of when Universal was trying to do this like dark universe that they were planning. Like the Invisible Man was going to be part of it, and then they kind of scrapped it, which I'm glad in a way, because I really didn't want to see a sequel for The Invisible Man because that movie was perfect. So the team bringing this together is Radio Silence. So you probably have seen their movies Ready or Not, a highly recommended horror film, very underrated. Abigail, again, brilliant. And the latest two Scream movies, which I wasn't super excited by, but I do think that they are an amazing duo, and I think they're going to do something really exciting with this franchise. So are you excited that it's coming back? Do you think that this is like a franchise that we should just let die out, like it's been milked enough? And are you excited to see the two of them on your screens together again? Comedian Matt Rife has a Netflix special coming out on December 2nd called Matt Rife Unwrapped, a Christmas crowd work special. So he's going back to what he kind of became famous for, which was a lot of his crowd work he did on TikTok. I am not a huge fan of Matt Rife. I just don't find him that funny. And I've seen like old clips of him on that show. Is it Wild and Out and things like that? Like, he just seems like such a tryhard. I think he's more interested in his looks than he is at great comedy. I saw clips of his last special. It just didn't seem very good. And I know there was loads of controversy around it. He said some things that he basically tried to alienate his female fan base that had kind of got him where he was, which I just think is a bizarre thing to do, right? Basically, it says that he explores gifts, traditions, and who's made it on the naughty or nice list this year. Oh, I just don't like that. It just, that sentence just... Ugh. This is his third Netflix special. He had that first one, Natural Selection, which was, I think, the one that caused all the controversy. And then Matt Rife Lucid, a crowdwork special. I saw clips of that again. It just wasn't... Like, if you're a comedian, I want to laugh. He does not make me laugh. And I think it's kind of fitting that his special is like a festive, holiday themed one, because Matt Rife really reminds me of the type of guy at the holiday party who gets really drunk and starts hitting on all his like female co-workers. So, if he's your cup of tea, I guess Christmas has come early. Oh, I hated that. Screen icon Miss Piggy is finally getting the movie that she deserves. Jennifer Lawrence was just on the Last Culturistas podcast, and she let slip that she's working on a Miss Piggy movie, and Cole Escola from Oh Mary Superstardom is going to be writing the script. I mean, this is honestly some of the best news I've heard this week. Miss Piggy is by far the highlight of all of the Muppets for me. Like, I just was thinking about like the fact that, oh my God, Christmas is coming up. I'm going to get to watch, a Muppets Christmas Carol, and just Miss Piggy is incredible. She should have had a whole franchise of her own films by this point. But yeah, so Jennifer Lawrence said that she's working on it, and Emma Stone is going to help her produce. And she did say that she wanted her and Emma to star in the movie. Whether that will happen or not, who knows? But I think that, they're friends in real life. I feel like they've got a really good eye for comedy, both of them. And Cole is like a genius. Like, I used to go and see Cole downtown in New York City like 10 years ago, way before he had any of this level of fame. And he was just as funny then as he is now. She didn't really let slip any details about it, but I'm going to predict, or what I would want to happen is, I want Miss Piggy to basically have their career kind of fall apart, right? She's meant to be this like glamorous TV movie star. What if the roles have dried up and she has to start basically becoming an influencer? Seeing Miss Piggy become an influencer, I mean, it's very meta, it's very now. I just feel like that is ripe with comedy. Things go into development and are like being produced and then never see the light of day. I really, really hope that by, this time next year, we've got a trailer at least. Finally, Severance's Tramell Tillman and Ian McKellen, the legend that he is, have just signed on to do a new version of The Christmas Carol. So the movie is called Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, and Johnny Depp is already attached in the titular role. I actually really like Johnny Depp. I know that there's like a huge amount of controversy around him, and he was kind of blacklisted from Hollywood for a while. I'm not going to get into any of the personal things, but I do feel like as an actor, this type of role is perfect for him. And I love that Tramell Tillman is getting these roles. Like, he is one of the best things about Severance, and there's a lot of good things in there. And he deserves to be an even bigger star than he is. He's so lovely. Every time I see him in interviews, I'm just like, I'm really glad that he is like a working actor. Like, this guy deserves it. He's so talented. He's so charismatic and beautiful. And Ian McKellen, I mean, you cannot go wrong with Ian McKellen, right? I don't think the man has put in a bad performance in his long career. Also, another Christmas Carol movie is in the works coming from Warner Brothers, and it's based on an adaptation from Robert Eggers of, Nosferatu, and Willem Dafoe is in line to play Scrooge. That sounds good too. I'll be really, really honest. It would be quite interesting if we got both of these in the same year and they kind of had to like battle it out of the box office. Also, really good marketing tactic. The movie is being directed by Ty West, and he is an amazing horror director. He did, X and Pell and Maxine, that trilogy. So I'm really interested to see where they take this, because I think a really, really kind of scary version of A Christmas Carol could work really well, because it always is like, a bit more on the family friendly side, that story. And I think that they could go really dark with this and make it very interesting and a really new take on the story. That's it for today. Let me know what you think of these stories. Is there anything you're super excited about? Is there anything that you just think is a bad idea? And what else would you love to see from me? Like, I'm going to be talking about pop culture every single day. Let me know and subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon.